Hi everyone, thank you for coming to the talk. My name is Wenhan. Today I'll talk about the project with my supervisor Mike on mea culpa, how developers fix their own simple bugs differently from those of other developers. Bugs are inevitable during the development process. In open source development, many users submit changes to improve a project. When these changes are related to fixing bugs, depending on the author of the fixing change, there are two scenarios. One where the bug is fixed by the same developer who introduced the bug, and the other by a different developer. These two different scenarios introduce an interesting problem. Do developers fix their own bugs differently? So to investigate this problem, we use the SStuBs dataset, which is a collection of single-statement bugs that are fixed by modifying a single statement in the codebase. The dataset itself only contains the bug fix location and its last appearance. We use this information to extract the bug-induced commit using an adapted SDZ algorithm to work with Git. In Git, bug fix commits sometimes are only introduced to the master when now prefer main branch when they're merged from another branch. When this happens, there are two key events. First, when the bug fix change is made in a commit, and another is when the bug fix commit is merged into the codebase. In our work, we use the bug fix commit to determine the author of the bug fix, since often the merge is done by another developer. We focus on two metrics when investigating whether developers fix their own simple bugs differently. How long did it take to fix the bug, and how large is the bug fix? We consider the bug fixing time from the project's perspective, so the time is determined by when the bug is introduced to the project and when the bug fix is merged into the project. We had to diverge a little bit from the common way of calculating commit size, since the majority of single bug fixes only modifies the lines and resulting in a net change of 0 lines. So instead, we use the total number of added and removed lines as the size of the bug fix. First, let's look at how often are single statement bugs fixed by the same author. In the SStuBs dataset, about half of the bug fixes are done by the same author. Now let's look at the bug fixing time. Single statement bug fixes by a different author spans a wide range. These bugs are probably fixed as they're discovered down in the line. On the other hand, most single-statement bug fixes by the same author happen within the day the bug is introduced. So what about the bug fix size then? There's also a large difference. As you can see here, single-statement bug fixes by different developers are small, with most of the bug fixes between 2 and 13 lines. At the same time, commits containing single bug fixes by the same author can be very large. Our observations suggest these effects might come from the different underlying development patterns. While some simple bug fixes occur in the development process where it happens immediately and is embedded in a larger commit, other single bugs are discovered later in the project's lifetime and are fixed by another developer. And that wraps up the presentation. Thank you for coming.